Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mondays with Meg. I am so excited to have this time with you this morning. I absolutely love that we get to start our weeks off together. Now, today we are going to be focusing on really making those intentional choices, and it's going to be all about, really feeding our focus. We want to be sure to balance our day every day, no matter what. And I know this is something all of us strive to do. So I think we're really going to have some great conversation this morning because let's face it, we are all guilty of succumbing to distractions. Every single one of us, okay? We cannot hide from it. Whether that has to do with things like relationships, or money or media, social media, TV, Netflix, all the things, right? We have everything at our disposal. Or maybe it's work that's keeping us distracted. It could also be hobbies, right? Those are way more fun to focus on. It could be school or even like just fill in the blank. What is that for you? What are the distractions that you are guilty of succumbing to? Okay. Well, I know some days really are easier than others to keep distractions at bay. And I've noticed that I really have the most success at staying focused on what's right in front of me and moving towards my goals, not away from them. When I am being super intentional about every single choice I make all day long. Okay, now I know this is shocking, right? This is actually all about being intentional. So, right now, what I want you to do is I want you to stop every single thing that you are doing. Well, except watching Mondays with Meg, of course. Come on now. But what I want you to do is get rid of all the other things you might be, multitasking with right now. And I want you to recognize that distractions really are what they are. They are distractions. So, in order to really keep them in their proper place and not give them center stage like we normally do, we don't want them to take over and steamroller over your productivity and your joy. That is the last thing that we want because distractions as a whole are a huge drain on every aspect of who we are. They take our focus away from what we really should be doing, whether that's our tasks, our goals, or our purpose, right? And this is why we have to eliminate them from our lives as much as possible. And now, I personally find that if I indulge in a distraction, an hour or more can go by before I know it. And I've blown an entire block of time that I had meant really to be used in another more purposeful way. And generally, this makes me feel drained and super disappointed, not just in myself for having let myself be distracted, but also about the lost opportunities and productive time I could have spent gaining more momentum in my goals and in my life, whether that be in my business or in my home or in relationships or even in my community. Okay. And there's also a flip side to this. So when we succumb to distractions, not only are we affected, but if another person is involved, they're affected too. So let's say like Facebook takes up all of your time at home, then your family is also affected, right? And all the lives that you are actually conversing with on the social network, they're also affected because they might also not be using their time well. So if you bombard friends with private messages after all day long, they are being distracted just as much as you are. Okay. So essentially, a distraction is attractive because of two reasons. Okay. So the first one is that it actually gives us pleasure. Yeah, that's why we do it, right? And the other reason that a distraction is attractive is because it actually takes the pain away. So pleasure and pain. Ouch. So when we indulge in a distraction, we focus our time and our energy on something that really is inherently more pleasurable than what we are currently doing. E So solving that problem is hard. So, I'll just surf on Facebook instead, right? Or finishing this document is going to take some time. So let me just squeeze in 30 minutes on the phone with my friend. That sounds like more fun. Okay, making that call to the customer is going to be challenging. So let me just catch up on the news first. The reason these things are attractive is because they either give us pleasure or they take some pain away. So, friend, what I would like to do is I would like to challenge you to record everything you do in one day and how much time you actually spend doing the different things that you do. You can do this today or you could do this tomorrow. But as a distraction comes into play, I want you to jot down the circumstances surrounding it and how you chose to respond to it. Okay. Be honest. You might be surprised at just how many distractions are being thrown your way all day long and really what is triggering them. Okay. Whew. All right. So I'll tell you, you might already know the areas in your life that you have a tendency to be the most distracted by and with. And if that is the case, oh, friend, it is time to call the distractions what they are, move forward full speed ahead, and get them out of your way. So please hear me. You need to overcompensate in the areas that you are most distracted in. So, okay, Meg, what does this look like in real life? Great question. Okay, so if Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, fill in the social media network blank. Okay, if that is a distraction, turn off the alerts on your phone. Turn off those notifications, okay? If the computer in general is a distraction, turn the parental controls on you, okay? It's time to go ahead and clear away some of those tabs that are open. It's time to turn off all your notifications and really put some boundaries in place. Or if people are the distraction in your life, it's time to schedule in certain times of your day to answer phone calls or texts or emails, any of those things. Or if you are the one doing all of the parenting or watching your kids while your spouse maybe watches TV or something like that, make it a point to get out of the house and see friends or even go on a me date once a week at least to give your hubby and their father all the time he needs to be the dad. Okay. We need to give every aspect of our lives 110% of all that we have. We owe it to every single life that we come in contact with to be our best and not let these distractions cause us to falter. Because when we're distracted, our joy totally gets stolen and it becomes harder and harder to get it back. Things like Instagram or family time or helping a friend and watching TV are none of those are inherently bad things. But being undisciplined and unintentional about the time that we spend on them will never help us on our journey to start living our best life while surpassing all of our goals and living our biggest, best dreams. So, sweet friend, I want to know, what distractions are you going to kick to the curb today? I want to hear all about it in a comment below and cheer you on every step of the way. And if you head on over to yourcoachmeg.com/blog, go to the blog. I have a free time management guide for you over there today. So head on over there and grab yours. You are going to love it. And then I so hope that you will join me next Monday, 8 a.m. Central, just like normal, for Mondays with Meg, where we are going to be talking all about my top hacks for ditching your distractions and getting more done. Oh, yeah, we're going to go way deeper than we did today on really starving those distractions to feed our focus, really getting those rid of those distractions once and for all. I so hope you'll join me. All right, friend, have a fantastic day and be sure to leave me a comment. I want to hear all about this for you. All right, bye bye.